Hello everybody, Jesse Gomez here with what's been happening in the world of entertainment. We'll tell you why Tom Hardy's Venom isn't in the MCU, why Seth Rogen won't be working with James Franco again, plus Tom Cruise says he's just done his most dangerous stunt yet. Why do we get things going? Earlier this week, we got our first look at Venom: There Be Carnage, the sequel to Eddie Brock's 2018 origin story. Seeing as traditionally Venom is a villain of Spider-Man, there's been naturally a lot of questions over whether Spidey and everyone's favourite symbiote will be meeting up in the future. It doesn't look like it will be in the MCU though, if it's going to happen anytime soon. We spoke to the film's director Andy Serkis, who had this to say on the matter.
Obviously, there are links between Venom and Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe and the Spider-Man story. But in this, we're treating this very much as it's his own world. The Venom story is his own world. There are nods and little moments that you just like this newspaper, the Daily Bugle, of course. But on the whole, he's unaware. They are unaware at this point of other characters like Spider-Man. But, well, we'll wait and see. We'll see what little things you can pick out of it.
So it looks like Venom is staying firmly in his own universe for now, with no Tom Holland in sight, which isn't really surprising regarding Sony's history of wanting to tie in with the MCU. But that doesn't mean that Sony's approach to connecting, but not really connecting with the MCU, isn't getting a little confusing to say the least. Case in point, Morbius. In the first trailer for the Jared Leto starring vampiric anti-hero movie, an image of Spider-Man can be spotted in New York City with artwork of Spidey on a wall that has murderer graffitied across it. The murderer accusation would seem to mean that Morbius takes place after Spider-Man Far From Home, which ended with Peter Parker being set up by Mysterio to appear to be a killer. That's also where the wall crawler's identity was outed by a taped message from Mysterio, which aired on J. Jonah Jameson's Daily Bugle video blog/show. So all in all, this feels like a pretty strong tie-in to the current Spider-Man movies, unless it's just another fun Easter egg. And speaking of Morbius, remember Michael Keaton's Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming? Well, he pops up at the end of that Morbius trailer. Well, at least we assume he's playing Vulture. Would be weird if he wasn't, right? I don't know anymore. I remember when I was a kid and we only had to worry about one universe. Simpler times. In other news, Seth Rogen says that he'll no longer work with his former collaborator James Franco following multiple accusations of sexually inappropriate behavior. According to Variety, Rogen made the comments during a recent interview with the Sunday Times in which he addressed the allegations made against Franco in 2014 and again in 2018. In particular, he spoke about how the accusations of misconduct against his former collaborator had affected their professional relationship, having previously worked together on multiple projects. Rogen said in 2018 he would continue working with Franco, but that his stance appears to have changed now that some time has passed by. What I can say is that I despise abuse and harassment, he said. I would never cover or conceal the actions of someone doing it or knowingly put someone in a situation where they were around someone like that. I also look back to that interview in 2018 where I comment that I would keep working with James, and the truth is that I have not and I do not plan to right now, he added, knowing that the end of his professional relationship with Franco was not a coincidence, as many things had changed in regard to their personal dynamic with one another. Variety reports that the allegations, which Franco repeatedly denied, eventually turned into a lawsuit which was settled in February. Franco has appeared in a few roles since the accusations were made against him, but none with Rogen. The duo previously worked together on Pineapple Express, The Green Hornet, The Interview, and many more. Finally, Tom Cruise has said that a stunt he recently performed while shooting the upcoming Mission Impossible 7 was the most dangerous thing he's done yet. Speaking with Empire, Cruise detailed what went through his mind when filming a freefall while riding a motorcycle for the upcoming Mission Impossible 7. If the wind was too strong, it would blow me off the ramp, Cruise said. The helicopter filming the stunt was a problem because I didn't want to be hammering down the ramp at top speed and get hit by a stone. Or if I departed in a weird way, we didn't know what was going to happen with the bike. I had about 6 seconds once I departed the ramp to pull the chute, and I don't want to get tangled in the bike. If I do, that's not going to end well. Now, this doesn't seem on the surface to be the craziest stunt Cruise has done to date, but I'm choosing to take him on his word. After all, this is a man who held his breath for 6 whole minutes underwater, climbed the world's tallest building, and became the first actor to perform a halo jump. Someone should probably let Tom know what we can do with computers these days. It's probably going to blow his mind. Anyway, he's off to film in actual space next for the Edge of Tomorrow's director's new movie, so, what could go wrong there? That's all the entertainment news we have today for you on The Fix. I'm Jesse Gomez, and why not let me know what your favourite Tom Cruise stunt is in the comments below. For more Venom, check out our breakdown of the new trailer, and to keep up to date, make sure to download the IGN app on all your devices. Check out The Fix Entertainment on Snapchat, and well, for everything else entertainment, you're already in the right place with IGN.com.